What it do, ski? It's your boy Fairly McWhaley, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Farscape. This one is season 1, episode number 9. How's it going, Farscape fam? So last episode, things are getting a little twisty turny around the jugular. We got to learn quite a bit about Christ, his family, why he cares so much about his brother, and why he wants to get revenge on our boy Crichton. I thought they did a good job at a few things last episode. One was giving us another look, I guess, to the universe of Farscape so far. It's not just, we got to see a god, a creature who could play around with him, and it was pretty much magic, right? Or science, like really crazy science. So it was cool to see that sort of a character in this show and his reasoning. Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope. Some of the shots are nice. I like the set that they had going on. Also, them actually making me feel pretty bad for Christ for a majority of that episode until the very end, where you're like, oh, nope, fuck this guy. So with that being said, let's continue on with Farscape and see what's popping today. So of course, y'all, as always, links in the description down below if you guys want to hop in on this journey with me and get going here. But with that being said, let's see what's popping on Moya today. Yeet. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's an asteroid.
Just do it if you're gonna do it.
Why? John!
But,
Park it in the chair and get this over with so we can get out of here.
you're not comfortable here, my dear. But to provide you with the information you desire.
Is this going to take long?
Moments, mere moments. Cornata,
a
your
cat board.
assistance.
Alright, we clearly got the bad scientists going on over here.
Go ahead, Sam. Enjoy.
Is it Galaxy or home?
My genetic database holds information. It is simple for me to take a genetic sampling of a particular being and pinpoint the location of its origin.
Wow. It me? By the way, I'm keeping your data. We also have Dark Zan.
You're gonna do this for me too, right?
Avoid any peacekeeper jurisdictions along the way.
Gotta pay up.
You arrived here aboard a Leviathan ship.
Oh, from
that you-
Moya? Well, that's not happening.
You want our ship?
You mean a sample like you took from us?
A sample.
Dissected.
Yes.
It's a hard ask. Hey, man, mind giving me your arm? You'll help us all out. I thought about it, Farscape fam. If I were to get another cat, and it was a male cat, I would name him Rigel. It's confirmed. I've already come to that decision. Dusky Rose was named after Rose Tyler from Doctor Who. Obviously, plus Dusky, like what a Dusky. Rigel is the next pet's name.
Hey, you know, you didn't even let him poke you in the eye. You don't even know if he's got your homeworld in his big ball of wonders.
Have you
She doesn't
forgotten?
have one.
My home
Peacekeepers are
is
ours.
Peacekeeper territories. It's just that I can't ever go back there.
Way to go, John.
Have you forgotten?
What makes you think they're going to wait for Pilot to volunteer anything?
What do you think you're doing? Please, I implore you, just ease your pain.
Oh my god, guys. Dargo, stop it. No fucking way!
We have upheld our end of the bargain, Nemtar.
Yes, you have.
Yo! They're savages! Here I'm thinking like they're gonna have some sort of conflict, internal battle. Like, do we ask? They just said, yo, Pilot, come here! Oh my god, I'd be so fucking mad if I was Pilot. Oh, here I was like, maybe Dargo's gonna be the one to have some reason to be like, hey guys, maybe we should. Rigel, you know, of course, I would expect that. And Zan, she's kind of on the full tilt, right? She's not really as zen as she once was. So that's gonna be an interesting some character development. But holy shit, that I feel so bad for Pilot. They just jumped him. They jumped their
I will
boy.
uphold mine. The crystal will be delivered to your ship shortly.
We will await your messenger.
I can't believe they did that. I actually cannot believe they just fucking did that. I thought that was gonna be the plot for the whole episode. Poor Pilot. You don't even know if this guy's gonna uphold the deal. I'd be traumatized.
Let us hope the pilot DNA shows.
What are we doing here, folks?
Don't concern yourself, Crichton. I will be fine. My species has
Like, we're back?
superior regenerative capabilities.
That's what I thought. Okay. Well, for Pilot, Melody says that, yeah, but still, guys, come on.
actions even harder.
No, you look like
But
a
it is
fiend
done
when you're doing it,
properly.
Zan.
I know what is troubling you, my dear.
Get the fuck.
You'll
Ah.
never find your way home.
Nah, Zan.
Please do not deny ourselves.
All right, things are getting pretty spicy here, guys. Past 2 episodes have been picking up 3.
If Nemtar's knowledge had extended to Crichton's pathetic home world, you can wager that he would have offered up his own Mevox.
Yep, priority.
Without my quality blade, you would not have been able to give Nemtar what he wanted.
See, this is what happens, guys. Well, I get we're desperate. I get we are crewmates. I assume that we were sort of getting closer and becoming almost like friends. And we could rely on each other and trust each other and look out for each other, right? We started to pick each other up from planets when one of us was straggling, getting lost. But in this case, right, when you just do that a pilot, I like how they're sort of justifying things a little bit here, but also kind of fucked up at the same time. So what happens here is we're not going to be like, okay, yeah, Dargo, you can go to your planet first. I'll go second. We're going to have another fight to the death, right? First it's an arm, then what?
Not just Aronson and Crichton.
She'll give you the smoke.
What do you suggest?
Damn, I actually just had an eye exam yesterday, so this episode's uncanny. Well, they didn't take fluid from my eye, but...
Ugh! I can stomach chopped millet.
Blue-ass bitch.
What did you call me?
Blue-ass bitch. Hearing all this?
We don't have to get all this.
Oh my god.
Rigel!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Zoom, zoom, zoom!
Some housekeeping.
Guys. Oh my goodness. They were a whole mess, this one. Aaron is off the shits.
Oops.
What have you done to me?
Please, push harder.
But now he is enemy.
Agreed. You and I must remain strong, no matter what it takes.
Jesus Christ.
And unified.
Christ. Okay.
Yes, Officer Son.
We are one and the same, fam.
It's not so much the noises.
The team is a mess. This is bad. This is bad.
This can be a very remarkable journey for you.
Journey.
To Delia.
Where the fuck that crystal?
It's
You blue
safely
bitch!
hidden where it will remain.
I'm losing
Got a
it.
Cyberman. Yeah, man. I'm finding all these people making deals. These beings that got powers and shit. The whole squad's compromised.
Aaron, no! He may be the only one who can help you.
He doesn't care. He's gonna rebuild himself. Yo, this universe is mod, bro. I don't know what we do. Quite honestly. She's gotta come clutch.
And I hereby rescind it.
Got him.
I was the project leader. These were my research team.
I was
Facility
wondering what's going on with this
employees.
bar.
I increased his intellect. At least at first.
And he did it
Then
himself.
when he became smart enough, he began doing it on his own.
You are experiencing
This episode's
a level
actually
of
so
intellectual
scary.
processing.
Succeeded, you would be on your way to Delvia.
And here I thought this was High School Musical. We were all in this
Aaron.
together.
You're wasting your time.
Clearly I was wrong. Rabid Rigel. And there goes the sorry piece. Hope is a powerful tool. Stand your ground, John.
What have you done?
Just because you can't go
Destroyed
home.
all of Moya's data.
Shout out to my
Where have you
man,
been?
Crichton, yet again.
And I need your help.
Big freaking hand. She reverted him all the way back to a baby? Little rat. Oh my god, I do not like how we're just freehanding all of this shit.
It's a happy face.
They're food cubes.
No, see the pattern it forms a... You would have fit in on Earth. Just fine.
She only did that because she didn't want to be alone. John tried to save her and bring her to Earth. And he saved her by the end of the episode. Was he going to play a
The
tune?
device you've been working on so diligently.
It is not a weapon.
All right. And that was my reaction video to Farscape, Season 1, Episode number 9. And this was a particularly strong episode here. I think there was maybe a few subtle things and flaws, but I think what they did for the character development here, for both Aaron and John, the shock value of our crew, and just the overall character development for Pilot and Aaron were fantastic, I thought. Honestly, maybe this wasn't the most reactive episode, but in terms of just like a quality episode, I think this was that. Did we progress the the ongoing plot of like the peacekeepers and all that stuff? No. But did we get to learn a whole new side of some of our characters and reevaluate, the mission statement almost? Like the mission statement is, we're prisoners. I thought we were family at the end of the day, but really, as this episode shown, we all have bad stories, and I really like what they did at the end there with I'll talk about that in a second, but we've all done some bad stuff. We're unique, funny, complex characters, but at the end of the day, we're on this ship and we want to go home, and we'll do whatever it takes. And they didn't sort of bring that back and say, "Oh no, we're so sorry." They still held to that by the end of this episode, because we didn't see Zan apologize or anything, but they did show us something, and I loved how they did that. Was that Dargo apologized to Pilot because, they tried justifying and explaining it from their perspectives, which he said, I would still do it again. However, he like I said, there's another side of Dargo, and I think he showed it here again and apologized by playing the guitar. He didn't say it, but he showed his apology. I thought that was just really beautiful. And I love the emotional beats here and the character development for Pilot, getting to learn a little bit more about him. We know that he's amalgamated with Moya here. We got to see that through Aaron. I loved Aaron sort of finding herself and realizing, like, shit, I gotta be alone. And obviously the irony, everyone would cut off an arm of a teammate to go back home just for the chance of it, not even vetting it. But Aaron doesn't have a home, and by the end of it, I felt terrible for her, but at least I think she's got a new sense of self almost. So that was great here. I like Crichton again stepping up. I loved some of the character moments here with Rigel, and I think the opening here, taking Pilot's arm, showing just this, revealing almost just kind of who these characters are on this ship, and just seeing Rigel, Dargo, and Zan all turning on each other was, I think, a needed side of our characters that we had to see, because up until this point I was sort of thinking that we were all in this together, sort of a shtick, but this was an interesting episode for sure, and I just love what they did with Aaron, love what they did with John and Pilot here, and that one character moment at the end with Dargo, I did really appreciate how they snuck that in there here. Also, the main villain this episode, I thought was pretty interesting here as well. The mad scientist, I thought it worked well for the story. Maybe there was a couple minor complaints I could have made here with, like, them just always going to the same bar, him not killing them right away, or just there's just some small caveats I would have had. But I honestly really did enjoy this episode here, and I think they're getting really tighter with these character development episodes, and I want to learn more and spend more time with them on the ship on Moya. Character piece for season 1 so far. But guys, what did you think about this episode, and what was your favorite moments here? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. I love the aliens too in this universe. I think they're fantastic. The way they look, the stories behind them here. Yeah, I would really love to hear what you guys thought about this one in the comments section down below. Sort of known Rigel to be like this, so I thought it was particularly interesting. Obviously Zan, and same with Zan, like, she wants to go home just as bad as everybody else here, and I love how they made it them three would do whatever it takes versus John and there's sort of like the bias. I thought they're gonna lean into that a little bit more. Where it's like, oh, John, just because you didn't get the crystal, you would be on the same side as us right here. So I thought they might have leaned into that idea a little bit more, but they didn't. But yeah, overall, I just thought this episode overall, I just really enjoyed it here. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, with that being said, Moya fam, I will catch you guys in the next one. Love ya. Peace.